Hi everyone, it's Common Core Kate, and today I am going to show you how I made my stained glass windows that I had posted on Instagram. And really excited about this. It all started toward the end of last school year, where looking around my room, what could I update, what could I change, and I have this row of windows. They don't open, they are covered by these really ugly vertical blinds, so they really serve no purpose in my classroom. So I wanted to change that up, took down the vertical blinds, and then I was like, what could I put up there? And thought about it, and came up with this stained glass window idea. Wanted it to be historical so that when the kids are looking around the room, they still can learn something of it. So I'm really excited to share that with you today. So stay tuned and let's get started. As you've seen on other posts that I've done, I believe in doing things as inexpensively as possible, so hopefully most of these supplies you already have at home. Any type of paint really works well for this. For this example that I'm showing you today, I'm using acrylic paint, but I've also used tempera and that works fine too. You also need some type of glue. Mod Podge has worked well for me, so that's what I'm going to stick with for today. You also need an image to use. Coloring books work best for this because it has a nice solid black outline, so we're using a fish today for our example. Black hot glue sticks work great for the outline, and to put this on we're using a clear shower curtain liner. I found mine at the dollar store, so this really helps keep this project inexpensive. We're going to start off by placing our image on the table. We're just going to focus on that one fish today for the purpose of this example. And then over that we're going to lay the plastic shower curtain liner. I recommend cutting it, that'll make it easier for you to manage, and I also recommend that you tape it to your surface so that it doesn't move around as you are using the hot glue. Next we're going to grab the hot glue gun, which has been warming up, and we're going to start outlining our design. I'm starting in the outside and then going to work my way in. It really doesn't matter too much if you go from in to out or out to in. And don't worry about it not being perfect. You can see that there's a few little areas that are more bare in some places. That's okay. You're not going to be able to see it as the color gets put in. But you can see that I'm going back, like after I've released the trigger, I go back over areas that I have already done. That helps make sure that you don't have all those little hairs, those little strings of hot glue that get everywhere. Now I'm going to start doing the inside of my fish, and these lines are really super close together. So I'm not worrying about trying to get that such fine detail. I'm not even getting all of the lines, and that's okay. Your finished product will still look really good without all these little details. But that's something to keep in mind when you are looking for an image. Don't look for images that have lines so close together. It'll make your life more challenging, and then it won't look as nice for the finished product. Now that we got the outlining done, we're going to lift up the plastic. The hot glue melts the plastic a little bit in some areas, so just carefully lift it up and it'll be fine. And we're going to put it on another flat surface so that we can start to paint it. So we need to mix the Mod Podge and the paint together. So I'm going to put some Mod Podge in this little applesauce cup that I use for mixing paint. I just put a little bit in the cups. A little bit goes a long way. And then seal the Mod Podge back up so it doesn't dry out. And now we need to add the paint. How vibrant you want your color to be on your finished stained glass will be depending on how much color you put in. 1 or 2 drops will make it more opaque, will make it more of a pastel color. The more color you put in, so like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 drops, depending on how much glue you have, will make it nice and bright and vivid. So I used a lot of drops for both of my colors because I want my fish to be very vivid. Gonna mix up the colors so that there's no more white anymore for my Mod Podge, and that the colors mixed in well. And now it's time to start to paint. So we're going to lay our hot glued image down onto a flat surface. Again, taping it will make sure that it doesn't move. Just start to paint. So I'm putting dabs on the plastic, and then using the brush, I push the paint closer to the black outline. That's to help prevent getting so much paint onto the black outline. I'm going back and then using my finger, and I just wipe off the excess. So that way we still have those nice clear black lines. Once you're done getting one color painted on, you don't have to wait for it to dry. You can just start using the next color and then just do the same thing. Once you're done painting, you can just set it aside and let it dry. Depending on how much paint and glue you used and depending on how hot it is will determine how long it takes to dry. Once it's sufficiently dry, I sprayed mine with a fixative, so like polyurethane, to ensure that the paint doesn't peel off in the sun and the heat. And when that's dry, your piece is ready to hang in the window and be enjoyed. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video tutorial on how I made the stained glass for my window. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Common Core Kate for more tips and tricks for decorating your classroom, lesson ideas, and suggestions of how to survive the Common Core. Check me out on Teachers Pay Teachers as well for more lesson ideas. Keep checking my blog for more help, for more ideas, for more ways to survive in the Common Core. Thanks, guys, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!